We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
Hello students, good morning. Today we learn our subject, that is a pharmaceutical organic chemistry 1, and that's code is a BP202 TP. Okay, in this subject we learn our first chapter, that is a introduction of the organic chemistry. So in this chapter we learn today that is a nomenclature of the organic chemistry. Okay, so nomenclature, that is also called as a naming system. So today's our topic of the content studies content, that is a naming system of the organic components. Okay, so mainly 2 types of the nomenclature system. Also, yes, naming system also known as a nomenclature. Okay, so here mainly 2 types of the nomenclature system, that is first one is a common naming system and second one is a IUPAC naming system. Okay, so IUPAC naming system is also called as a International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. Okay, so in this we learn the common naming system. So we start that. So common naming system for the naming of common naming for naming and organic components is also known as a trivial system. Okay, according to this system, naming is done on basis of the source, property, discovery and structure of these components. Okay, so source means what? That is a generate. Okay, where generate the components. Okay, and then properties, like any physical chemical properties. Then discovery means who's discover these structures, like components. Like a discovery means the scientist naming. Okay, as per scientist namings. Then structure of that component, like how many carbon are present, either any atoms are present in this structure. Then structure of the component as per naming for that structure of the components. Okay, then common naming system rules. So first rule is a straight chain is represented by the N. For an example is a N-butyl and N-propyl. Okay, 3 carbon present, then naming is a N-propyl, and 4 carbon present in straight chain, then naming is a N-propyl, because they don't having a branching system. Okay, so straight chain represented by the N. Okay, then second rule is a when one methyl group is attached to the second last carbon of the straight carbon chain, that's called iso grouping. That chain name is a iso. Okay, so prefix add as a iso. So in this structure, first we take the 1 carbon straight chain. Okay, carbon straight chain. Then second last carbon attached with the 1 methyl group, either any group. Then naming is a iso, then add the prefix as a iso. Okay, so here 4 carbon are present, then naming is isobutyl. Then here 3 carbon are present, then isopropyl. Okay, and then third rule is when 2 methyl groups on second last carbon of the straight chain then attached with the other 4 carbon, that's called grouping name is a neo group. Okay, in simple words we learn this rule, that is a 1 carbon attached with the other 4 carbons, that's called neo pentyl. Either 5 carbon present, then this structure naming is a neo pentyl. Okay, prefix add as a neo, where carbon attached with the other 5 carbons. Okay, then fourth rule is a carbon having free valency attached to the 2 carbon is called secondary carbon. carbon atom attached with the any two atoms, that's called secondary carbon. Okay. Then carbon atoms attached with the any three carbon. Okay, any three carbon, so that's carbon called tertiary carbon. Okay, here 3 number carbon is a tertiary carbon, but here 4 carbon are present, so naming is a tertiary butyl. Okay, then sixth number rule is in an unsaturated hydrocarbon, if the position of double bond is on first or last carbon, then its prefix is alpha. If it is on or second carbon, then its name term as a beta and gamma or delta. Okay, so here first hydrocarbon unsaturated chain. First we take the unsaturated hydrocarbon chain. In this chain, first double bond position, either first position, first carbon, or either last carbon. Then prefix add as a alpha. Okay, and alpha, then double bond attached with the second carbon, that called beta, either gamma or either delta. Okay, so it on first carbon chain, we take the carbon chain, then first or last carbon attached with the double bond, then called prefix add as a alpha, either second carbon or a third carbon, then we attach with the double bond, then naming prefix add as a beta, gamma or delta. Okay, then when two same halogen atoms are attached to the same carbon, such compound are called gem dihalide. Then common name of the such components are alkylidine halide. Okay, so here two same halogen groups, we take the two same halogen groups. This is iodide is a halide groups. Okay, so first we take the first two halide groups and then carbon straight chain. So two halide groups attached with the one carbon, attached with the only one carbon, that's called isoalkylidine halide. Okay, so here for isobutylidine iodide. Okay, then when two same halogen atoms are attached to the adjacent carbon, these are called vicinal dihalide. Okay, so common name is a alkaline halide. So here first same halogen groups attached with the same adjacent carbon. Okay, two adjacent carbon, so this is the vicinal dihalide. Then when two same halogen atoms are attached to the two ends of the carbon chain, first halide group attached with the first carbon and second halide group are attached with the last carbon, so it naming will be polymethylene methylene halides. Okay, so here three carbons are present, so trimethylene iodide. Okay, so today we learn the common naming system. Okay, common naming system of the organic compounds. Okay, so first remember this all the rules. Okay, so thank you to all.